You've likely been told that prostate problems are just a part of getting older, something every man will deal with sooner or later. But that's not true for everyone. Here's the truth. There are men in their 70s and 80s who never had prostate trouble, never woke up 6 times a night to pee, and never dealt with painful urination or weak flow. How? They picked up a few simple habits. Nothing fancy, nothing expensive, but they did them consistently. And that's what this video is all about. Today, I'll walk you through 6 smart, practical habits that help protect your prostate after age 60. These are things you can start today, no matter where you are or what your health looks like now. And yes, one of those habits involves masturbation, because it matters more than most people realize. So grab a pen if you like to take notes, or just sit back and follow along. Let's get started with something that sounds simple, but makes a big difference: how you empty your bladder. It might seem like a small thing, but how you urinate has a big effect on your prostate over time. Many men rush through it, either because they're in a hurry, or they've just gotten used to peeing quickly. But when you don't fully empty your bladder, small amounts of urine stay behind, and that leftover urine becomes a problem. That trapped urine increases pressure in the bladder. Over time, this forces the bladder muscles to work harder, and right below your bladder is your prostate. The more pressure and stress the bladder experiences, the more strain the prostate feels too. This can lead to irritation, swelling, and problems like dribbling, urgency, or the feeling that you still have to go, even when you just finished. If you've ever had to wake up 2 or 3 times a night to use the bathroom, this might be one reason. So how do you fix it? It starts with slowing down. When you go to the bathroom, don't rush the process. Take your time. Once you feel like you're done, stay still for a few seconds and relax. Try gently pushing again. Many men find they're able to release a little more. This habit helps your bladder empty more completely and takes some pressure off your prostate. You can also try leaning slightly forward while sitting or standing. That changes the angle of your bladder and can help release any urine that's stuck near the bottom. It's a small adjustment, but it makes a real difference. By paying attention to something as simple as how you urinate, you're already taking the first step in protecting your prostate. But while urination matters, let's move into something that isn't often talked about, but should be. Most men grew up being told to avoid talking about masturbation. Some were even made to feel guilty about it. But when it comes to prostate health, the science says something different. Regular ejaculation, whether through sex or masturbation, can actually protect your prostate. Here's why. Your prostate is a gland that produces most of the fluid in your semen. That fluid doesn't just sit there doing nothing. If it isn't released, it builds up. And when it builds up, it can become thick, stagnant, and irritating to the gland itself. That can lead to discomfort, swelling, and possibly inflammation over time. By releasing that fluid regularly, you keep the system flowing. You reduce pressure. You flush out old, sticky fluid that could otherwise sit and cause problems. Some studies even show that men who ejaculate more often may have a lower risk of developing prostate cancer. In fact, one large study found that men who ejaculated at least 21 times a month had a lower risk compared to those who ejaculated less often. While this doesn't mean it's a guaranteed form of prevention, it points to a clear benefit. And here's the best part. It's completely within your control. This habit doesn't cost anything. It doesn't require a prescription, and it doesn't depend on anyone else. It's something you can do quietly, privately, and in your own time. There's no magic number that works for everyone, but doing it regularly, whether it's a few times a week or more, helps keep your prostate in better shape. So if you've ever felt unsure or guilty about it, let that go. You're doing your health a favor. Now that we've covered what comes out of the prostate, let's talk about what goes into your body. And one of the best things you can add to your diet is something simple and delicious: tomatoes. You might be surprised to learn that tomatoes do more than just add flavor to your food. They contain a nutrient called lycopene. Lycopene is a natural compound found in red and orange fruits and vegetables, but tomatoes have more of it than almost anything else. What's important is that lycopene collects in high amounts in the prostate, and once it's there, it helps protect the cells from damage caused by oxidation and inflammation. These are two of the main drivers behind prostate problems and cancer. But not all tomatoes are the same. Your body absorbs lycopene much better when the tomatoes are cooked. That's because cooking breaks down the plant's tough cell walls, releasing the lycopene and making it easier to digest. So instead of just slicing raw tomatoes into a salad, try eating more tomato-based dishes. Think tomato stew, slow-cooked sauces, roasted tomatoes, or soups. Even adding a small bowl of homemade tomato sauce to your weekly meals can make a difference. Another tip, when you cook tomatoes with a little olive oil, it helps your body absorb even more lycopene. That means your simple bowl of stew or pasta is doing real work for your prostate. Lycopene doesn't act overnight. It builds up in your system slowly. So this is a long game. Eat tomato-rich foods a few times a week, and let that habit do the work over months and years. And now that we've talked about food, let's turn to something you drink. There's a natural drink used by men around the world that's full of health benefits: green tea. Green tea is more than just a warm drink. It's packed with powerful compounds called catechins. These natural chemicals have been shown to reduce swelling, improve circulation, and support the health of prostate tissue. Some research even suggests green tea can help slow the growth of abnormal prostate cells. This might be one of the reasons men in places like Japan and China have much lower rates of prostate problems. Green tea is part of their daily life. And the good news is, it's easy to make it part of yours too. Start with 1 or 2 cups a day. In the morning, green tea gives you a light energy boost without the crash that comes with coffee. In the evening, if you choose a decaffeinated version, it helps you wind down without disrupting your sleep. To get the full benefit, try drinking it plain. Skip the sugar and skip the milk. It may taste slightly bitter at first, but after a few days, your taste buds adjust and you'll come to enjoy its clean, earthy flavor. If you like cold drinks, brew a batch in the morning and let it chill in the fridge. You can sip it throughout the day. Just make sure it's the real thing, not bottled drinks filled with sugar and preservatives. Adding green tea to your daily routine is a small shift that can have a long-lasting effect on your prostate and your overall health. And while tea is helpful, it works even better when combined with something else: movement. You don't have to run marathons or lift heavy weights to take care of your body, but you do need to move. Sitting for long hours slows your circulation and adds pressure to your pelvic area. That includes your prostate. Lack of movement can cause the area around the prostate to become tight and inflamed, leading to pain, discomfort, and urinary problems. Physical activity improves blood flow and helps flush waste out of your system. It keeps your muscles flexible and your weight in check, both of which are important for prostate health. You don't need a gym membership. A simple 30-minute walk each day is enough. You can do it in the morning, during your lunch break, or after dinner. If you're watching TV, take a few minutes during commercials to stretch or walk around the room. Movement doesn't have to be planned or perfect. Just keep your body in motion throughout the day. It helps your heart, your mind, your digestion, and yes, your prostate. Now, one thing that many men overlook is how rest and stress affect their bodies. Let's talk about that next. This is the habit that pulls everything together. You can eat well, stay active, and drink green tea every day. But if you're not sleeping or your body is always tense from stress, the benefits won't go as far as they could. When you don't get enough sleep, your body can't repair itself, where hormones become unbalanced. Your immune system weakens, and chronic stress adds to the problem. It raises inflammation levels and keeps your body in a constant state of alert. That tension affects your prostate too. Studies show a strong link between stress and worsening urinary symptoms in older men. And it's not just the physical effects. Stress makes it harder to eat well, exercise, and stay consistent with any other habit. Start with your sleep. Aim for 7 hours each night. Make your bedroom quiet, cool, and dark. Try not to use screens or bright lights an hour before bed. If you wake up during the night to urinate, try going to bed a little earlier so you still get enough rest. As for stress, find a daily routine that gives your mind a break. That could be deep breathing, prayer, light reading, or even sitting outside in silence for a few minutes. Your body needs that space to reset. By managing stress and getting better sleep, your prostate stays calmer, more balanced, and better protected. So there you have it, 6 habits that are easy to understand and simple to start. You don't need to change your whole life in one day. Just begin with one habit, add another in a few days, Keep going. Over time, they work together to protect your prostate and support your health for years to come. Your body is always working for you. These habits are your way of giving something back. And the sooner you start, the better you'll feel. Take care of your prostate. Take care of yourself. If this video has helped you, then I will encourage you to hit that like button and share it with someone who could use it too. And here's another video YouTube recommend you watch next. Click on it and I will see you there.